It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Tampa Bay Rays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco. Center fielder, number 50.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
3-0 now.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's Joe Panic. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Booth applies the tag, and he is gone at third base. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, center fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nunez moving to his left, 1 away. Set to get his day started, Brad Miller. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything faster than that, he's got him off balance now.
And he pops him up back behind second base. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Logan Morrison. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Cueto into his motion. 1-0 on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Set to get his day started, Colby Rasmus. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ripped down the first base line. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jay Hahn. Low for ball one. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Tapia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Carlos Correa.
And
he'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
The shortstop, Carlos.
And that pitch
Correa.
catches the inside corner. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Mike Napoli is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuffed.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Standing in, Jarrett Parker. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Drilled to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. And now hold everything here as it looks like a balk has been called. And that one might have been a little ticky-tack if you ask me. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2, here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The left fielder, number 7.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Gonzalez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Eduardo Nunez.
And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner breaks for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panic. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Tapia. And they can't run it down. Men on third with 2 down. Softly on a line to third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready for another chance. Joey Votto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. In now, Raimel Tapia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Trevor Plouffe. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And they won't be able to get Gonzalez. He's in there with a triple.
The batter, number
Digging
13,
in to try it again, Brad Miller. Hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The relay, and he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 1-0 count, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side. Now at the plate, Jay Hahn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jay Hahn.
Little chopper back his way. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Crawford.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now a flare out to left center. Correa ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jarrett Parker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Colby Rasmus.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, 2 down now.
Number 40.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Catcher Robinson.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. On the ground to third. There's Plouffe. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Ready now, Melvin Upton Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another shot
fielder,
now. Mookie Betts. He hit a sac fly earlier. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eduardo Nunez hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Here's Joe Panik. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Joe Panik.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. In is Joey Votto now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Jay Hahn stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, Mike Napoli.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Left fielder
into the box now. Raimel Tapia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing grounder to the right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Jarrett
Leading
Parker.
off for San
He's
Francisco.
singled in 2 trips to the plate
Designated
thus
hitter,
far.
Jarrett Parker.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable. Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Catcher.
Ready once again.
Chirinos.
Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
What, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust, but the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. Here's
Now
Melvin
batting.
Upton Jr. now.
Left fielder.
It's been an 0 for 2
Melvin
effort for him to this
Upton
point.
Jr.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a run
Center
batted
fielder.
in for him thus far.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. From the belt, the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
This one's down to third, and he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Jose De Leon trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. Upton is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Pennick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he takes ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2. The tag, and they'll. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Brad Miller. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Upton has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the inning. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
19, Joey Votto.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Jay Hahn. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
For the Giants,
into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He was a ground out victim last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tapia's in pursuit, and no one will track it down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. This is line to left. Tapia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Now the pitch. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So stepping in, Mike Napoli. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters.
And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping in, Jarrett Parker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Parker.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Chirinos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And this one's in the dirt. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder Mookie Betts.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Morrison will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout. Settling in now, Raimel Tapia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder Raimel Tapia.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there's ball 2 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ready on 1 and 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. This is skied into short left center. Upton is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Number 10, Eduardo Nunez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's Joe Panik. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tapia is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. In is Joey Votto now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Third baseman, number 1.
Striding in, Jay Hahn. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Second baseman.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nunez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So striding in, Colby Rasmus. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Panic onto the grass, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.